Good morning.
Welcome to English Yaari. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking, ma'am. What about you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you so much. Okay, I think we are meeting for the first time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me introduce myself. My name is Shalini Menon, and I'm an English language trainer. I have more than 10 years' experience. I help individuals in achieving their communication goals. I am also an IELTS trainer and a certified career analyst. I'm based out of Mumbai. I live here with my family. So, this is about me. Can you tell me something about yourself so that I get to know you better?
Yes, why not? Thank you for giving me this opportunity. My name is Saraswati. Originally, I am from Uttar Pradesh, but recently I live in Mumbai.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my education is I am BA BEd. And apart from that, I also completed web designing course and worked 15 years in one particular software that is Photoshop. But
Okay.
nowadays I'm a full-time homemaker and simultaneously running my YouTube channel also. Yeah,
Oh, nice. Very nice. You're so creative. You're doing a lot of things.
yeah.
And so you said you're in Mumbai. Which part of Mumbai are you in?
I live in western part of the Mumbai.
Okay. Okay. That's
Yeah.
nice. So how did you find the transition moving from, UP to Mumbai?
Yeah, it was good because I shifted. I moved to Mumbai 20 years back.
Okay.
Yeah, so it is good place for me, and I found it really very nice. And because last 25 years I have been in Mumbai, so it is a great experience to live in Mumbai.
Okay.
Yeah,
So how do you find the traffic when you have to go out somewhere?
yeah, its traffic is too much, and even crowd also. It's
Yeah.
very hard to go outside for work purpose.
Yes. Correct. Yeah.
Yes,
It's very
because
difficult.
it's very difficult because I also worked in Mumbai and
Yes.
in travel in local train also. So
Yeah.
getting into the train and getting out into the train is too difficult task.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, I agree with you. See, but there was a time when, I mean, now also I would say the local trains are the lifeline, in Mumbai.
yeah,
See, because the metro work and all has just started, it may take another 2 years, and it may
yes,
take another 2 years, I mean, for it to become like the Delhi metro, where
yeah,
Delhi metro is supposed to be the best, no, in India, because
yes,
the, I mean, everything is organized and done well. I think it will take at least another 2, 3 years for us to reach there. But
yeah,
having said that, people prefer the local trains even now.
yeah.
Okay. So, Saraswati, our topic for today is whether credit cards are a blessing. Now, do you like the topic or do you want me to change the topic?
Actually, I do not like this topic, but yes, definitely I would like to discuss about this topic because now as I am learning this language, so it will be a better option for me to take challenge.
Okay, okay. So you're
Yeah.
okay with talking about this, no? You're okay having this topic as your conversation, right?
Yes.
Okay. So first question: do you use credit cards?
No, I do not use credit card.
Okay. So
Yeah.
in your family, does anyone else use credit cards?
Yeah, my husband use credit card. He
He's
uses.
using credit cards. Okay.
Yeah.
And so how many credit cards does he have?
I think he has two credit cards.
Okay, that's a decent number. I mean, it's a very less number. So he's like
Yeah.
sorted. I know people who have about 10, 15 credit cards.
Yes.
They keep a separate pouch for that, where all the
Yeah.
cards are there together. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what do we understand by a credit card and how is it used?
I think credit card is used for purchasing goods, any types of goods, or clothes, for grocery, or for suppose if you want to buy, means spend large amount, so there we also use credit cards. But there is some limit, I think, according to the
Yeah.
payment, salary and
Yes.
bank. Yeah, there is some limit.
Yes.
So in that limit, you can only use the that amount.
Right. So
Yeah,
I can say that credit card is basically a type of credit facility, which the bank gives you actually, which the bank gives the user. And as you said, it is based on salary. So, they can borrow funds using that
Yes.
card, and it's not connected to our bank account. So now
Yes.
suppose you have used your credit card and you have purchased goods, for example, worth 5,000 or 10,000. That money is not going to get deducted from your savings account because it's
Yeah.
not connected to any bank account, right?
Yeah.
And after that, the credit card has also a lot of information like the card number and the card holder's name and expiry date, signature, and there is one more thing which is known as the CVV code, which is behind the card, right?
Yes.
And because it is not linked to the bank account, and suppose now a user has about limit of 2 lakhs, so
Yes.
he can keep spending it, till that limit. But yes, you need to pay the amount, on time,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So, okay. So, are you aware of debit cards also?
Yes, I am aware of debit card
Okay.
also. Yeah.
So, what is the difference between a debit card and a credit card?
I think debit card is linked with our account, bank
Yes.
account,
Yeah.
and credit card is not linked with our bank account.
Yes. So, how does one use their debit cards?
Debit card can be used for purchasing goods also, but as card is linked to our account,
Yeah.
so we can use whatever amount in our bank.
Yeah. And there is a limit. I don't know if you have experienced it. Debit cards, the money is going out, right? So
Yeah.
suppose you are using it even for an online transaction,
Mm-hmm.
you have a limit, like
Yes.
transferring money using that, like there is a certain limit. After that certain limit is over, and I think more than twice or thrice, you're not allowed to use it also on that particular day. Like for example, I have used my debit card today in 3 different places. So the
Yes.
fourth transaction, it declines. You're not
Yeah.
allowed to use. That kind of a thing is there. Even withdrawals, when you go to the bank to withdraw money using your debit card, there is a
Yes.
certain limit. After that limit, you're not allowed to withdraw.
Yeah.
Credit
Means
card, what
one
have you?
day,
Yeah.
means in one particular day, there is some limits,
Yes.
and you can only withdraw that amount only.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Because then they expect you to go to the bank. Now, I suppose now your limit is 50,000, and you have already used that. After 3 attempts, the fourth attempt is not allowed.
Yes.
Fourth attempt, you're not allowed to use it all. And then if you want more money, then you have to go to the bank. You have to actually go to the bank and then use your check leaf, to, and then you present it to the cashier. There also, I think there is a limit. I mean, if you want to withdraw more, of course they allow you to, but then you need to show your PAN card and your Aadhaar card. I mean, as far as I know, this is what it is like. Of
Yes.
course, but banks nowadays, no one prefers going, because now everyone is used to the online facility. So people don't prefer going to the bank. And
Yes.
online is the in thing now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, every day, even you must be receiving umpteen number of calls, from different agencies, who are trying to sell you credit cards of various banks, right? You must be
Yeah.
receiving. Nowadays, what I have experienced it is some of the calls which come. See, I have set my this intro caller, and when it's a
Mm-hmm.
spam call, the call reflects. It comes in red, so I know it's
Yes.
a spam call. But nowadays, I have seen last 10 days, some of the calls they don't even show as a spam call. You
Yes.
don't even know that it's a spam call, right?
Yes.
So now in such a case, when you keep receiving calls and you're also working, plus you might be doing something else, do you get angry with the people who call you and disturb you?
Yes, it really irritates us
Yes.
because we are busy in our work, and suddenly when someone calls us, and then we pick the call and find that the person is calling for credit card or other things,
Right.
so we really irritate,
Right.
and that just cut the call.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct. So, what do you exactly tell them then, when they call? I mean, I see in a day, you picked up the first call, okay, you're not very bad. I mean, your mood is not bad in the first call. You politely decline, right? I'm not interested. Second call comes, you're still okay. But as the day progresses, you're also busy, and then we also get worked up, right? We are humans at the
Yes.
end of the day. So now the seventh or eighth call, or maybe even the fifth call, we also get angry. So what do you exactly tell them?
I can say that means when we get really irritated by attending the same type of call, so we have no need of this. Why you are calling me again and again? Why you are disturbing me? These types of things we can say, and
Correct.
even I say also, yeah,
Yeah, I mean, it's human nature, and I think we all have a right to get upset also, because after all, they are just disturbing us when we are in the midst of something important. Okay.
yeah,
So, there are many people when they start their career, like in the first job, probably higher education is going on, higher studies are going on, but then when people want to earn some extra pocket money, or they want to have the experience. So people do get into these types of jobs, they are known as
hmm,
telesales jobs, where they need to call up people and ask them whether they are interested in credit card. Have you any time in your career, early days, have you any time got into a job like this, a phone sales job like
uh,
this?
no, no, I never did that type of job. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, because I think sales is not everyone's forte also, sitting and convincing people, do this, do that. Yeah, I agree with you.
yeah,
So, you must have heard of people, who keep buying things on credit card, and then ultimately they are not able to pay back. See,
yes,
banks, so suppose like today I have bought something worth maybe 30,000 or 40,000 using my credit card.
hmm,
Now, the bill will get generated on a particular date. Okay,
yes,
and after that I have to pay only on that. So I get credit for about 50 days. Okay.
yes.
So what is happening is it's giving me some time. So do you believe that having a credit card is a blessing in disguise always?
Sometimes it can be or it may be blessing, but not every time, because very few person means have they have discipline in that, means
Okay.
they are aware about when they use credit card,
Okay.
because sometimes people purchase unnecessary things.
Correct. Yeah. So can you elaborate on that? When you say they purchase unnecessary things, after that, what happens?
What happens is they have to pay the bill unnecessarily, they take burden paying that amount, and even they also pay high interest for that.
Correct. And if you have noticed, there are many people who actually, they uh, have got into this habit of buying stuff, as you correctly said,
Yes,
And now there is a trend where people want to change their mobile phones, especially the young generation.
yes,
Every 6 months they want to change their mobile phone. Some new feature has come. See, because technology is just evolving, no? So
yes,
they buy the phone, they buy a particular phone, and then maybe after 3 4 months, they see that okay, their colleague or their friend has got another phone which has more
yes,
advanced features, and they want to change the phone, right? So the
yes,
EMI of the first phone itself, they have not been able to complete paying, and then they go on to buy another phone. Now, what happens? This is going to add on to the burden,
yes,
right? So,
yes,
as you rightly said, we can't say whether it's a blessing completely for everyone. If you're disciplined, 100%, it is a blessing, right?
yes,
So, let us learn some vocabulary words, okay?
yes.
So, yeah, can you explain the meaning of credit to me?
Credit.
Credit, yes.
Credit means to take some money from others.
Yes. So, when you take money from someone for a particular time period, right?
Yes,
For a
particular
particular,
time
it's,
period. Yes,
yes. It is not that they have given it to you for free. For a particular time period, you are getting some credit.
yes.
Okay. So, if you have to frame a sentence with the word credit, can you please do that? You can take about 2 3 minutes to think, and then you can frame.
Yes. I went to market, and there I met my friend. There I meet my friend, and I asked for uh, to credit 1,000 rupees.
Okay, so I'll just help you out in this. Your idea is good. Okay, probably the sentence could be rephrased in a better manner. Okay,
Yeah.
I went to the market uh, to meet my friend, and she offered me a credit of 1,000 rupees
Yes.
for shopping, as
Yes.
I was falling short of cash.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Because that time when you went to the market, you met her, and then suddenly you realize that you wanted to buy something, but 1,000 rupees you were falling short of. So you have taken credit.
Yeah.
Okay, well done. Only take care that when you're framing a sentence, make sure that you're rephrasing it correctly. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
What do we understand by disguise? Because our topic itself was, credit card is a disguise, is a blessing in disguise. So what do we mean by the word disguise?
Disguise means changing appearance.
Yes, basically, you're changing your outward looks, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you have to frame a sentence with disguise, can you do that? Take
Uh,
again 2 minutes.
yes.
You can take about 2-3 minutes to think, and then you can do it. Okay. Disguise is, see, when we talk about appearance, I'll tell you, disguise appearance is about yourself. It's
Okay.
we refer to a person.
Okay.
See, we cannot say I want to change, because when I'm talking about disguise, it is, you're putting a mask. Okay. Disguise, the literal meaning is you are actually changing your appearance so that other people won't recognize you.
Okay.
Okay, other people won't recognize you.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to conceal your identity there. Okay, or
Uh-huh.
you want to mislead someone. No problem, take your time. See, I'll give you a hint. For example, if like when people want to conceal their identity, like I don't want to know who, I don't want the other person to know who I am. That is when I will disguise myself, right?
Yeah.
So, in such cases, the person who's doing it, definitely his intentions are not very good, right? His
Okay.
intentions are not very good here, right?
Okay.
Take your time. Take your time. No worries at all. See, in such cases, it's questionable that why is has this person disguised himself? So, for example, I can talk about um, thieves, or anyone who has disguised because they want to do something. They want to do some unlawful activity. I'll give you a sentence.
Yeah.
People,
What you said one sentence, and after that
yeah,
I will try.
yeah.
Yeah.
People disguise themselves during Halloween parties
Yeah.
wonderfully that no one is able to recognize them.
Yeah.
Or you can have another sentence. You can say that she disguised herself as a man so that she could fight on the battlefield. Okay.
Yeah. So the thief disguised himself as a disguised, and looted all the goods from home.
Yes, the thief disguised himself as a beggar, and had stole all the money from the
Yeah.
house. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well done. Well done. Okay. Now there's one more word which is bane. Bane. Bane means curse. Okay.
Yeah.
Bane means curse.
Yeah.
So, can you frame a sentence with bane?
Yes. Mobile is now uh, uh, boon as well as bane.
Yes. Mobile phones are both a boon as well as a bane. Very good.
Bane.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think now you're getting the hang of it, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So how did you find this vocabulary activity?
Yes, it is good, and I want to make more sentences using disguise so that
Yeah,
I
please,
will
please
not.
try. Please try. You want to
Yeah.
try it out now? Please try.
Yesterday, I disguised myself as a um, Santa Claus.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yesterday, I disguised myself as a Santa Claus to surprise
to
my
surprise
young
my
children.
neighbor. Yeah,
Yes, you can do that. Okay, fine.
yeah,
So now we are going to learn about the uses of do, does, and did. Okay.
yeah,
Now,
yeah,
do and does we normally use in the present tense. Okay.
yeah,
And we use did in the past tense. Okay.
yeah.
So I'm just going to basically, ask you certain things here. 1 minute. Okay. I'm just opening the document here. Okay. Dash, where John lives?
Dash, you know.
Where John lives?
Dash.
You have to use do, does, or did. Okay.
Do you know?
Do you know where John lives? Yes.
Yeah.
She dash not waste her time.
She does. She does not.
She did not waste her time, right? She did not waste her time. We dash not mind coming again.
We did not.
We do not. See, whenever you are using uh, did, okay, see, it always comes with, words like I, you, we, they, he,
Yeah.
she, okay, all
Yes.
this, okay. And whenever you're talking about do and does, whenever normally a question, you want to ask a question. Do you want to go to the market? Does he
Yes.
know where the mall is? Okay. So we
Yeah.
are going to use do and does. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to the next one now, which is, yeah, Maya dash not speak English well.
Maya does not speak English.
Maya does not speak English well.
Yeah.
I dash not see the picture yesterday.
I did not.
I did not see the picture yesterday. Very good. Alice dash not work here.
Alice did not.
Alice does not work here. Okay. Alice does not work here. Um, they dash not understand our problems.
They do not understand our problem.
Okay. Or they did not understand
Did
also.
not. Both.
He,
That
yeah.
both can be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He dash not understand the need to stay united.
She does not.
Very good, very good. Okay. So, Saraswati, before we get disconnected, I would like to give you the feedback for today's session. See, you're a
Yeah.
very proactive learner and you are very confident, fine, and you have engaged yourself, immersed yourself totally in the conversation. See, though you did not like the topic, you did not ask me to change the topic, so that itself
Yeah.
shows that you are passionate and you want to learn more. Okay, hats off to you on that. I see
Yeah.
a
Thank
lot
you.
of potential in you, where you can improve in terms of your vocabulary, work on your pronunciation, and also on your grammar. Grammatically you were not wrong everywhere, but I feel that your pronunciation definitely needs improvement, because I felt that there were areas where you were having MTI, mother tongue influence. But don't worry, most of us have it, because English is not our first language as it is in
Yeah.
India. English is our second language, and then we
Yeah.
belong to a country where we have this rich cultural heritage, where people belonging to different states, we don't speak at home in English, right? We don't speak
Yeah.
with our friends also in English, and that is where English has taken a back seat, correct?
Yeah.
So now what you need to do is, you need to download an application known as BBC Learning English. So you can just make a note of it. BBC Learning English.
BBC learning.
Learning English. It's an application. Download it from Play Store. There is a dictionary, which is also an application, Merriam-Webster's Dictionary. Please download that also. Merriam-Webster's Dictionary. Okay.
Yeah.
And what you can do is BBC Learning English will have a lot of reading passages on different topics. Okay, you
Yes.
can go to the intermediate level and you can read one passage every day or every alternate day as and when you get time. Okay.
Okay.
Now, when you're reading, you might come across certain vocabulary words which are difficult. You may not know the meaning. Make a note of it somewhere, find out the meaning from the dictionary, start using them in your conversation. For example, if you have read an article on environmental issues, okay, you have
Mhm.
understood the passage, but there were certain words which were difficult. Now, what will you do? Make a note of those words, find out the meaning from the dictionary. Fine. Now you know the word and you know the meaning. So
Yes.
now when you're talking to your friends, when you're talking to someone in your family, or when you come for the next English Yari session,
Yes.
whoever the trainer is, you can tell them, I have learned these few words and I would like to use them in my conversation. Okay.
Okay.
And when you use them in your conversation, what happens is, if there are any errors, the trainer will guide you. Like how we learned, right? Vocabulary,
Yes.
we understood the meaning and we were using, and you did frame. And some places I had to help you. Correct? So
Yes.
this is how you're going to learn and you're going to evolve. Second
Okay.
thing, BBC Learning English also has a lot of audios by native English speakers. Okay.
Okay.
So these audios are very short. They are just 3-minute audios. So audios you can listen to every day. It will not take so much of your time. Sometimes even when we are busy in our kitchen, doing something, you can just
Mm-hmm.
play the audio and
Yes.
listen to it. 2, 3 audios every day, because then that will give you an insight that, okay, I was pronouncing this incorrectly, but this should have been the pronunciation. Okay.
Yes.
And that is how you're going to improve. Fine. Any
Okay.
questions?
No, actually, I told whatever doubts you already cleared me. You
Okay.
already cleared to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Saraswati, for joining my session and hoping to see you soon again. Yeah. Thank
And
you.
I want to upload this video on my YouTube channel if you allow, if you give me the permission.
I think you should be able to do. I'm not sure about this because I'm only involved in the training part. So maybe you can just talk to the support team. I don't know how to guide you in this. I'm really sorry, but maybe the
No, I
support.
know that because I just want to take your permission.
Yeah, you can do it.
Yeah.
No problem. Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Thank
can
you
do it.
for giving your
Thank you.
permission. Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
I
Bye.
really enjoyed a session with you,
Yeah,
and
same here. Same here.
yeah. Yeah. Thank you,
Thank you.
ma'am.